Hello, this is Dr. Young. I'm going to go over your week 9 work. I have 3 assignments this week. So for your discussion, you're going to answer all of the following prompts here. And this is the same as any discussion. You're answering the 4 bulleted questions. You can repeat the questions in there in the post, but make sure that your answers are detailed enough. I'm getting students giving me a sentence or two, and that's just not going to give you the best grade. You need to elaborate on each bullet. Also, and you're talking about here actually your personal experience when you got hired for a job and during the recruiting, screening, selecting, orientation, training, appraising, and rewarding process. So you're really going to take us all through that. In any job that you've already had, you have now, a job that you had before. Again, it tells you here, consider something you've observed if you don't have any of those, but most of you probably do. How did your organization use each stage as a means of developing you as an employee? Was your organization successful at using each stage to develop you as an employee? Why or why not? And what could the organization have done differently? So basically all you're doing here is thinking about a job you had and how each stage that I just talked about, kind of how it went. What went well, what didn't go well, what would you do differently? And you need to respond to your classmates. That means a minimum of 2 responses, and your responses need to be detailed. Make sure that you're providing a substantive, detailed response, 2 of them. I'm getting short responses still. I'm getting poor writing, missing in-text citations, missing references, and not enough information in your answers. So I'm just, as a whole, I'm still seeing that. So I just need you to make sure that you cover all that if you want the maximum grade for this assignment. And so that's the discussion. You have 2 individual work assignments this week. Let me just get to that part. There we go. Well, okay. Now we're talking about rewards and what kind that you received, what type do they offer? Were they intrinsic, extrinsic, based? I mean, you probably had a combination of both. Were they, did you get recognition? Did you get, what kind of unique rewards did your employer offer, or do they offer at the present time? And do you think that it actually, what the rewards that you received, do you think it motivated you to perform better? Why or why not? And if they didn't, or even if they did, but do you think that there would be a better way to reward your job? Talk about that. You need to be 1 to 2 pages in length. 1 full page to 2 full pages in length. And APA style needs to be followed. Still seeing a lot of errors there. Make sure that you review some of the APA resources that I have provided in this class so far. Go to the OWL at Purdue site and get some guidance there on how to format your papers in APA style. Again, I've went over that, but I'm just going to remind you of it. Okay. Individual work 2, you're going to do some more assessments. You can see the assessments here. You click on the link and it should take you to the assessments that you need to take. Take that one, and then the time management skills test. Just making sure that they're all popping up here so that you can take them. There's that one. Yep, so they are. And so basically you're taking the test, all these tests, and then you need to write a paper in which you interpret and summarize your results. Do not just post results. Don't post numbers. Don't just post what you score or whatever. I need you to analyze the information and you need to explain it. And that's the paper that you need to write. And tell me what the implications of these results are. That's the point of this assignment. The point of this assignment is to get you to think about, well, let me go back there. To think about your goal setting, time management skills, and you're basically analyzing the results and reporting them to me, and explaining them to me. So this really goes back to your critical analysis skills. Can you take information and interpret it and tell someone what it means in a, way that, in a well organized or well written way, in a manner. So that's what you need to do. It needs to be 2 to 3 full pages in length. APA style still applies here. And the main thing I want to get out of this is what do these scores say about your skills, and maybe some areas for improvement. So that's really all there is this week. That's a lot of work. I mean, there's more assignments than usual. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. I'll be happy to assist in any explanation. Make sure to submit it on time and proofread it carefully with your eyes. Don't depend on spell check. You need to be able to do that on your own. I know everybody depends on it, and spell check's great, but I mean, it's not going to catch everything. And if I see it, now I'm going to dot points. So make sure that you're using your eyes when you're proofreading. Anything else about this assignment, just email me. I'll be glad to answer any questions that you may have. Have a great day.